Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly Francis, and I'm working alongside my sister Cheryl Francis.
Hello, everyone.
See a few people on. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Andrea. Lovely to see you. We will be doing a few card readings, so if you would like one, please do put name in the chat.
I can't see any comments today.
Good morning, Nancy. Sorry, I always forget. It's some of your mornings, some of your afternoons. If I could pull you a card, please, Nancy Ray. Just have a yes permission to continue, please. For Nancy Ray. Oh,
I think it's going to be one of those days today.
that's all right. So, Nancy, you've got sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. You've also got forgiveness as well come out for you, sweetheart. You are on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time, okay? I feel with you, sweetheart, you've had to cut cords and sort of close doors on certain people, sweetheart, okay? And you're now starting fresh and moving forward. If you can comment yes, no in the comments as I read, that really does help, please. And I just feel you've got to be more gentle with yourself. I don't know if you can understand where you've had to sort of make some really tough decisions, okay? I just need a yes from you. So I know I'm on the right. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Nancy. I feel there is someone around you, sweetheart, that you are very close to and that is supporting you at the moment. But I also feel you are supporting them, and it's really important that you don't put too much weight on your shoulders, sweetheart, because you've come a long way, and I feel you've had to work really hard to get to where you are now. And it's important that, you know, that self-care and that time for you comes in as well, my darling, okay? I don't know if you can understand Father in spirit, but I do have a gentleman stepping forward, extremely tall, always smiling. He had the most loveliest smile. You know, as soon as he walked in, hello, you could just notice his smile from far, bless him. I do get a chest issue with him as well. I know there would have been quite a few chest infections before his passing. Can you understand this information, my love? And he is talking about his kidneys, so I know that there was tests around there as well. He does give me September for a birthday, okay, and I'm getting the 17th of a month for a birthday. Oh, darling, I'm sorry to hear that. Should I stop and see if I can bring someone else in then, my love? I am getting the 17th of September as significant for a birthday, sweetheart, okay? I'm also getting November the 19th. And I don't know if you can understand where you've been looking to buy some new shoes, because I'm seeing loads of shoes in a cupboard, okay? I'm also want to talk about a scarf as well. They're showing me like a scarf, so I don't know if you've just bought one or you want like it's very thin, like a linen scarf. Okay, as long as you can understand that, Nancy, okay? I do feel, I don't know if you can understand, sweetheart, because you have brought the marriage in where you've had to cut ties there, darling, and move forward. I just feel it's been extremely difficult, a very tough period, darling. Just know things are going to improve and you have made the right decisions. I'm so sorry to hear that, my darling. But do you understand where you've had to make decisions, darling, to be able to move forward? Okay, I feel you've had to have a fresh start. Possibly moving. That's what's coming. I'm seeing like a house move. Yeah, love to Nancy. I am sorry to hear that, my lovely. If you can't understand the decisions, I feel you're going to have to make decisions, but it's going to be better for you, okay? I'm just seeing like a house move or something new coming in. Okay. As long as you understand that, and I feel, you know, it has been a struggle, but you are getting there, darling, and things are moving forward, okay? But I do feel you've had to leave certain family members at quite a distance, and I feel that you do worry about that, but just know that you've had to do what is right for you, okay? I'm not getting any more, darling, so I'm going to leave their love with you and hand over to Cheryl now. Thank you so much for working with me. I do feel that is coming, Nancy.
I can't see any of the chat, so I need the names to be put up for me, if that's possible. Michelle Oliver, I'll come to you, my darling. Michelle Oliver, I am going to pull you a few cards and then see where I go with that, my lovely. I am using my fairy oracle today, and I do feel the words in these cards are absolutely beautiful, and they do give a tiny bit of guidance as well, and they do give a little bit of upliftment when I do pull them. So this is for you, my darling, Michelle Oliver. Let me have a little look for you. Okay, celebrations come out for you, my lovely. And on the cards, I am going to read the words on these because they are absolutely stunning. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on its way. I'm going to put another one to go alongside that, my lovely. Believe in magic has come out for you as well. Open your eyes and see the magic that is all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights say you are part of nature, so you are magical too. I do feel within you, my darling, there is needing a lot of upliftment around you. I do feel at the present time that you have been feeling a little bit low within yourself, but I need to say that celebration is coming forwards. And I do feel that's going to bring a lot of upliftment, and it's going to bring a lot of positivity your way. I feel at this point in junction that you have been feeling a little bit lost. And when I mean lost in your ways, where everything, I keep getting this feeling of everything used to be very routine, but I feel that you've kind of gone out of that routine, and at the moment you are just trying to skip through things instead of putting everything into place like you previously would. Does that make sense to you, my darling? But as I'm connecting with you, I have a beautiful lady that steps forward, and I feel very, very auntie with her. If it's not auntie, I need to say this lady was very much like an aunt. I do feel on maternal side, so I need to go to mum's side with this lady. I do get a condition of going across my chest area, so I do feel she would have had a breast cancer, bless her, because I'm seeing them. Is it Mary Carey? The badge that comes with that. I do feel that was the condition that she had. But I do feel that she did get better, and I do feel that she had to go back, and it happened again, bless her. She's coming around you at the moment because she is so proud of how far you've come, and she is saying you are doing such an amazing job at the things that you are doing. She is my cousin Marie. Oh, bless. Okay, she's saying you're doing such an amazing job at this point in time, and I am being made aware that you do a lot for others. So I do feel you're kind of either working in care or you are caring for someone at this point in time because of the way she's coming in. She is coming in with abundance of love for you, and she is saying that you were there for her, and she could tell you anything, if that makes sense to you. I feel that you two had a very close relationship, but I feel that there was some sort of distance between you two coming towards the end. I feel that certain emotions at that time were running a little bit high, but she's saying she is so proud of you and she's so happy that you're doing so well in life. And she's saying, continue doing what you're doing. You're doing amazing. She is taking me to August the 22nd for birthdays, past anniversaries, and she's also taking me to November the 19th for birthdays, past anniversaries as well, my lovely. And she is coming in and she is placing her hands on your shoulder and she's saying, you've got this. Whatever you are going through at the moment, you've got this and you will achieve it as long as you put your mind to it, my darling, okay? But just know her love is very much around you. I also need to give you the name Alice. I don't know why I'm getting the name Alice. It could be a song, it could be something along those lines, but she's bringing that in as a memory and she's smiling as she's saying it. So I need to bring that in forwards as well. It could be Alice in Wonderland, I'm not sure, but it's just the fact that she brought in Alice. But she is just placing that on you and she's just saying, come on, it's time to smile and enjoy life. And that's what's coming forwards for you, my lovely. I will hand back over to Kelly. Thank you, Kel.
Oh, that was lovely, Cheryl. Where am I going? If I could have names up, please, I'll go to who I'm drawn to. Debbie Morrison, could I work with you, please? Debbie Morrison. Oh. The card that's come out for you, darling, is transformation. And it says, be open to change, okay? I do feel with you, there has been lots going on, sweetheart, okay? And I feel that you've had to adapt to a new way. I don't know if you can understand if I give it to you like that, okay? I feel that things have been extremely difficult the last 18 months I'm getting, okay? But things are now improving, okay? I feel there's had to be a certain line of order put in place. Does that make sense if I give it to you like that, my lovely? Okay, I also want to give you 34 as significant as a door number. Just put yes or no in the comments for me, then I can just get that connection a little bit stronger and then continue with the read, darling. Oh. Just bear with me. I'm going to pull you another card and see. Lovely. Thank you, sweetheart. And you've got the bravery card come out, okay? Because I do feel you've had to make some decisions and choices that have really sort of, you've had to be brave and take that jump and really trust. I don't know if you can understand that, okay? I thought it's not been easy for you at all. I've got a gentleman stepping forward and I do feel this is Dad. He comes in, he wears glasses. He would have been a very jolly character, but he also had another side to him where he could be a little bit grumpy, sweetheart. He's telling me, okay? He tells me he would have worked late at night, so I don't know if you can understand that. And he talks about he had issues with his hands. I feel he would have had like an arthritis, but he is talking about he had quite a lot of pain, bless him, in his hands. He's taken me to his lower back, so I don't know if you can understand where there was issues with the kidneys as well, my darling. But he takes me back to work. He was extremely proud of his work, and I feel he spent a lot of time at work. I don't know if you can understand this gentleman as well having hearing problems, but he's taken me to the left ear. So I'm just asking him for something, sweetheart. Just bear with me. He's just saying that things have, he's showing me like a seesaw, so symbolically, and he's saying that things have been all up and down for you and there's no balance at the moment. If you can't understand it as Dad, I'm getting this father link, so it could be Granddad on father's side. He's standing quite distant, so I do get he was quite reserved, sweetheart. I've asked him just to come a little bit closer, okay? I know this gentleman would have liked to play the lottery because he's showing me the lottery tickets. He's also showing me he would have had things in order on a kitchen table. He's showing me like a book with a pen, and he'd had all his notebooks. And I feel he would have spent a lot of time sitting at this table opposite the window he's showing me, okay? He does make me aware towards the end he couldn't go out and about as he would have liked to, because he shows me himself waiting for his wife to come home. And he talks about 2 children. I don't know if you can understand that information. 2 boys. A lady's coming in as well, darling, and she would have kept things together. I feel she was the boss in the house, bless her. She would have always got up as soon as the sun got up, bless her. She would have been doing the washing, doing everything, really kept herself busy. She was very house proud, okay? She does show me that she would always dress really smart. She would have had skirts with like a blouse and a cardigan on. she would have liked her makeup. She does tell me that she did pass very sudden as well. And I do feel this is grandmother, darling. She's given me September for a passing, and she's given me December for a birthday. She's given me the 19th of the month as significant as well. She's talking about a birthday coming up, okay, and she's talking about appointments as well coming up with someone, and she's just saying that she'll be there behind them 101%, giving them that support that's needed. Because I do feel there's a little bit of worry there, but it's nothing to worry about. Everything is going to be okay. I am going to leave their love with you, and thank you ever so much for working with me. Over to you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Kelly. Is it possible you can just tell me the comments, because I can't see any of
Of
them?
course
So
I can.
you just
If
give
you
me
can
the
put
name.
your names up, please. I can read some names to Cheryl. It's strange because I don't normally see the comments, but I can today. You've got Danielle, Caroline, Julie, Andrea. Oh,
You go.
Stacey's doing it for you at the top.
I can't see anything.
Marion Hanson, Nikki Pender,
I come to
Trish.
Nikki Pender, please. Nikki Pender. Don't know what it was. It had a little ring to it. And it made me tingle. So I'm going to come to Nikki Pender, if that's okay, my lovely. I have already pulled you a few cards. These are my fairy cards, and they have got beautiful wording on them. So I do feel they do resonate when I pull them for people. The first card I've got for you is Abundance, which has come forwards for you, sweetheart. Prepare yourself for income and abundance. Release any mental blockages you may have. In fairyland and humanland, there is enough abundance for everybody who's come forwards for you. The second one I've got for you, my sweetheart, is manifest. Manifest. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now, write it down on paper. Manifest step 1. Wait for winter's come forwards for you, okay? During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intuition are for the highest of good of all, which has come forwards. And as I get from those cards, sweetheart, I don't know if you can understand. Can you understand now the summer months, well, the spring months are coming forwards? Can you understand that you're starting to feel it a little bit more lighter within yourself? Because I feel that coming through the winter times, you felt quite a heavy weight on your shoulders. I feel quite a lot happened in winter as I'm connecting with you. Cal, can you just tell me if there's a yes or no for me? I feel at this point in junction, you are slowly stepping yourself out of those dark times that you've been feeling going back. As the spring is coming forward, I feel that you're feeling a lot more freer and a lot more lighter within yourself. And I feel that's such a positive. But I don't know if, Cal, can you let me know if that's a
No
yes or no?
comments yet.
Okay.
Just keep going.
I also feel with yourself that you're somebody that doesn't like staying in, but I feel that this winter was a winter that you kind of retracted and you stayed in. So you stopped going out and you stopped being so motivated as you would usually be. I'm also being made aware by a gentleman that steps forward, and I do feel very fatherly with him. It's not father, I need to say grandfather. I need to say this gentleman, he would have wore white shirts all the time, and I am seeing on his this part of it sleeve, that's the one, I've just kind of lost my words there, on his sleeve, that was the part that always got the mucky bits, because every time he went to work he would be covered head to toe, but this was the part that he found really hard to get the stains out of, because he was always wearing a white shirt. And I do feel the lady that used to clean them for him used to always be sitting there scrubbing, 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 scrubbing. So I have got quite a few energy stepping forwards. But I need to say with this gentleman, he had a love of life and he had a love of people. He was a people person. He could say anything and get away with it. That was his personality as he come forward. He would always have a smile on his face, and he would always be somebody that would try and make somebody laugh at least once a day. He is coming forwards, and he does show me. He would always have a biro in his top pocket as well, as he's showing me. He always carried a pen, as he's showing me, bless him. And he's also showing me he always carried, okay, it's a bit of a random one, but he always, for some reason, he's showing me he used to carry salt in his pocket. You know, the little sachets of salt that you'd get in the cafeterias? I don't know if this means anything to you, but I am seeing a little bit of salt that he used to carry in there, and I think he used to put it on his food. Or if it's not salt, it could be sugar. I'm just seeing one of those ones coming forwards for you. He's just trying to bring that through for evidence and recommendation. But I need to say with him, I need to say that he is such a warm gentleman. You're very much like him. Your ways are very much like his, but he is saying last year wasn't a very good year. He's saying things are going to get better this year, but you've just got to put your mind in that positive mindset, because a positive mind brings positive outcomes. A positive attitude only allows positive in. Don't allow the negative Nancy's, as he's saying, and this is his words, and I don't even know, Kel, can you tell me if I'm correct, or because I
Yeah,
don't know if I'm
you
just
are.
going.
Yeah, you're getting yes.
Okay, perfect. He's saying all these negative Nancy's that have been around you, they are draining your energy, and you've always had a positive energy. It's just last year has been so tough, and things are going to start to get lighter. He is giving me loads of daffodils, and I know February would be significant within your family as he's bringing that forward. But I want to go to February the 26th for birthday, passing, or anniversary, my darling. Okay. I also need to say I need to go to March, but I want to go to March the 11th for birthdays, parties, and anniversaries. But he's also taking me to the horses. So I know there's something about the horse races and the dogs, because he's taking me there. And I know he would have had a little bet as well. I don't know if you're thinking about doing the Grand National and all that, but I am seeing him getting the paper and getting you to put your pen there. So I know he would have done that with you as well, sweetheart. I feel that he would have got you as children to sit there and mark the horses out for the Grand National, because he's bringing that forwards as a memory as well. I also need to say with you, my lovely, it is time to start making yourself love and start bringing yourself back, honey, because you are an amazing person. You've put yourself down far too long. You need to start focusing on you, my lovely, and start pushing through those hard times that you've had, leave them behind and think of all the positive things that are coming forwards. I also need to give you the name Jim or James. I'm sorry, Jim or James, but that would be significant around this gentleman. I also need to give Art. I think it's Archie. If it's not Archie, I feel like Archie's on the earth plane, but they're very cheeky, as he's just said. Somebody about Archie on the earth plane is very cheeky. I am going to leave the love there and say thank you for allowing me to work with you. So I am going to step back, and then I'm going to hand back to my beautiful sister. Kelly, was that okay?
That was lovely. Thank you,
I don't
Cheryl.
have any.
I don't know why I'm saying thank you for passing that.
I don't have
Sorry.
enough
Um,
information. I can't see
no,
anything.
it was spot on. Everything was yes. She commented all the time, all the way through it for you. Thank you. Oh, Chanel, my heart is full. Really lovely reading. Okay, I do have a gentleman come in, so I am just going to throw it out to you all. I don't feel very old with this gentleman. I feel late 30s. He shows me himself in a wheelchair. He just can anyone understand a gentleman with cerebral palsy? But he makes me aware he would have passed with a heart condition. I know he would have been extremely happy all the time. He just shows me the most beautiful smile. And he talks about his sisters. I'm also getting the name Brian linked to this gentleman. Brian or Ryan. Can anyone understand this information? I do feel this passing's quite recent. I'm getting within the last year. And he does make me aware he did struggle with his emotions. Just see if anyone can understand this gentleman. No. He tells me his mum's still here and she's struggling at the moment. I'm getting with MS. Can anyone take any of this information? Because he's coming in extremely strong, bless him. And he's telling me there's a birthday coming up and there's one in July that's a special birthday. No. Okay, not to worry. I'm going to thank him for coming and I will pick someone. Let me see who's in the chat. Paula Marie, could I work with you, please? Paula Marie Monos. And I do apologise if I pronounced your name wrong. If I could just get a yes from you, sweetheart, just so it's okay to continue. So Paula Marie. Thank you, Paula. Oh. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I'm pleased you could understand, my love. And thank you for working with me. Right, so this is for you, Paula. Okay, you've got two cards come out. You've got the Bravery card and you've got the Free Spirit, okay? I'll just show you that one again because I did move that quite quick. They're absolutely beautiful cards. Okay, the colours in them are beautiful. So you've got explore your inner world places and be your own person, okay? I feel with you as well, my love, that you've had to move forward. There has been changes, okay? And you're learning sort of to relive, but with changes. I don't know if you can understand that, but please do let me know if you can in the comments. I'm getting you've got that freedom now where you can do what you want when you want, okay? And I do feel there's lots of things you want to do. You've got plans to do them, and I do feel they are coming in slowly. Do you understand that, sweetheart? You've had to put a lot on hold. And I do feel with you, I do feel that you do work with spirit as well. Can you understand that, please? I just feel you've had to slow that down, but I do feel things are moving forward, or you may be starting to learn something new, or join a development group, okay? As I'm speaking, sweetheart, I do have a lady stepping forward, and I do feel very motherly with her. She would have been petite, very softly spoken, but if she was cross, she'd wag her finger and she'd tell you, you know, what was what, bless her. She did take life quite seriously, but she also had that laid back approach. You know, she took it seriously when needed to be, but sometimes people would get the wrong impression of her because she could be quite stern at times. I don't know if you can understand this. She does take me to the tummy area, so I know she complained of tummy aches all the time. Okay, as long as you can understand. Thank you for letting me know, Paula. Can you understand this lady I've got as Nan? And she just tells me she would have had a lot of tummy problems, bless her. I do feel there was an ulcer because I'm hearing a tummy ulcer with her. She also tells me that she would have caught an infection before she passed, but her passing was very quick. Okay. She's extremely proud of how far you've come because you've had to juggle so much. She says, you know, you've got a lot going on around you, but you still manage to get through and help other people. She does talk about she'd like you to take that hour out yourself just to give yourself a bit of a break. But she's taking you to bingo, Paula. So I don't know if you can understand that as a memory with Nan, but she's saying, or it's something you may want to do, but she just wants you to have that hour to go and sort of unwind and just be you for an hour, bless her, okay? She's talking about a plate that broke in the kitchen, so I don't know if you can understand that. And she's taking me to the kitchen sink, so I don't know if you can understand where there's a tap that needs fixing. But she's showing me a funny memory as well of someone filling up the bath with loads of bubbles. So I don't know if you can understand that with a young person around you where they've put too much bubble bath in, but she's just bringing that laughter and she wants you to know she's around and watching you all okay. She's also showing me young children doing painting. So I don't know if you've just been given a picture from nursery or a picture from school. But she's just bringing in all those little things because, you know, she's really proud of that. She loved her family. And I feel, you know, she would have loved the family all together all the time. She does come in with a brown dog, okay? And I know this, just bear with me. I can't get the breed of the dog. Normally I tend to know, but I do feel it was like a mixed dog. She said it was a rescue dog. So I don't know if you can understand this, but she wants you to know she's with the dog in spirit. Just bear with me, sweet, because she would have spoke quite fast and got quite muddled as well towards the end. She's telling me, "Oh, that's lovely, Paula. That is nice." And I know she would have had a habit of holding her hands like this. I don't know if you can understand, but I also know she would have complained of cold hands all the time because she makes me want to warm mine up at the moment. But she's also saying your hands keep going cold, and she's saying you need to wrap up and keep warm, bless her. But she would have said that quite often when she was here. She's just saying to you, make sure you're taking that time out for you, and you need to start working at those ideas and plans that you've got. She said because she's so proud of how far you've come. She's given me a book full of crystals, so I don't know if you can understand where you've just bought a book of crystals, okay? And I also want to just give you a clear quartz crystal she's just handing over, so I don't know if you've just brought that, okay? I am going to leave her love with you, but just know she's very much around you, my love, and thank you for working with me. Over to you, Cheryl.
I have the names, please.
Okay, let's. So we've got Lighthouse Dreamer, we've got Andrea Rees, Julie Bears, hiya Danielle G. Oh, bless you, Paula. That's lovely. And you got Marion Hanson. Hi, Marion. I am Lulu. Hello, Lulu.
Can I go to Lulu, please?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know
Lulu,
why
I'm
I'm saying
go
yes.
back
It's
with
not.
yourself, my darling. Sorry. I just want to sing the Lulu song to you, shout. I don't know why. I think it could be the name because Kelly said Lulu, and the first thing that comes to my mind was, way. I want to shout. So I just need to bring that forwards as well, my lovely. Right, I am going to start with my fairy oracle cards as I connect with you. If you could just please put a yes or a no in the comments, so my sister can let me know as I come forward, sweetheart. As as I bring somebody forwards for you. I do feel a lot of confusion at the moment, and I'm just trying to place if that's here or in spirit at the moment as I'm connecting with you. But as I get the first card, sweetheart, it says ask for help. Okay, angels and celestial beings who protect everyone are the fairies that say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance, sweetheart. Find balance to come out for you as well. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Temptations come out for you, okay? Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps that makes you feel guilty. These fairies say you have the power to overcome temptation and whatever it gives you, my darling, with that. Okay, they're the three cards I've got with you. Sweetheart, I have got a lady that comes forwards, and this lady, she steps forwards, my lovely. She is placing me quite a lot of problems around her chest area, so I know she would have had a breathing condition. But I also need to say with this lady, she got very confused coming towards the end. She does come on, how can I put, she comes forward very motherly. This could be grandmother as well. Just the energy that she's putting on me at the moment. I know this lady, she would have had a love of life. And when I mean she loved life, she loved life. She lived it for the fullest. But I do feel coming towards the end, and I want to say the last 7 years of her life, she didn't go out as much as as she would have. She is saying that she liked her little home and she would stay in a little home because she kept having falls and she was scared to go out. So when she did go out, she is making reference, she always had someone with her because that was her that's what made her safe. She is saying she's got a lot of thanks to give, and I do feel that's for you as she's bringing that forwards. Would you understand that, Lulu, please? Can you understand the lady I have with me? Kelly, can you let me know, please, darling?
She's saying yes, darling.
Okay, perfect. As she's stepping forwards, my darling, she's saying that you've had quite a lot of earthly worries recently, and she is saying that you have been questioning which way or where to go. I also need to say to you, my darling, you need to declutter.
Just not really.
Oh, is that not really to what
Just
part?
before what I said.
Oh, I can't remember what I've said.
Just keep going and then hopefully.
If it's about the helping hand, can you understand someone that gave her the helping hand? Because I felt that she kept falling and she got very nervous going out on her own. Just the way she's bringing this forwards, as that's the part that I think you can't understand. I'm hoping that's the
She said
part.
the lady.
The lady.
Hmm.
Fortunately, I can't change the lady. Um,
The
okay.
comments are in the left, just under my head. I don't know if you can see them.
No, I can't.
My mum is there but never fell. This could be my aunt. Could
Okay.
be.
It could be, my darling. But I need to say with this lady, she is coming forward and she is giving you that upliftment and strength that's much needed at the moment. She is saying at the moment there is a bit of decluttering that needs to go on with yourself at the moment. So the things that are not warranting you, sweetheart, you need to send them out into that universe. The things that you're holding on to that you really don't need to hold on to, you need to just let it go. There's a situation where you are constantly overthinking as she's bringing that forwards. But she is saying, okay, she's saying that you're a very, very strong individual, but you allow. Okay, sorry, I'm getting really confused with this lady now. Can you understand that you've allowed the wrong sort of people around you? And I want to say in the last 3 years, I feel that you've kind of had to cut ties with people, just because of the way she's bringing this in, and I can't quite grasp what she's showing me, but it's just in one of those.
She just said, funny I'm decluttering my parents' home right as I now live here. Oh, yes, for sure.
Okay, because she's bringing that in and she's saying, do you know what? You are going on the right path and you are listening to your inner gut and you are allowing your loved ones in spirit to guide you. And I do feel with that, my darling, you do sense and you do feel spirit around you because they are pushing you in that direction to try and help you. I feel there's been like a Groundhog Day, and I need to go back in the last 3 years as well, where you kept getting yourself in the same situations, but I feel that that learning curve has really made you extremely strong. And I want to say with the outcomes of that, my darling, you need to be proud of where you've come from, because the situations that you've had to go through, which have been very unfair, there's always been a lesson within that. And this lady is saying what doesn't kill us only makes us stronger. And she is saying you're stronger than you've ever been because you've had to be. You've had to do quite a lot of things solo. So it is time to allow teamwork to come and rebuild and allow your circle to step forwards to give you that extra little bit of support and help. I need to go to sorry, just bear with me, the 7th of October for birthdays, parties, and anniversaries. I also need to go to the 4th of a month as well. I was going to say the 4th of April, but that's 4-4. If you don't understand the 4th of April, take 444 as angel numbers. Please go and have a little look at them. There's a message in there just for you. And I just want to say with this lady, for some reason, she is showing me a Mini Cooper. So I don't know if there's a joke between you and others about a Mini Cooper, but I need to bring that forwards for you as well. And I am going to leave the love there and say thank you for allowing me to work with you. Kelly, does she understand that?
I am working with spirit now, learning to channel and opening up to mediumship. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
You'll be fine, but you'll get there.
Okay, if I can come to, sorry, someone's just named Julie Bears, Julie Bears, please. Sorry if I said the surname wrong. Just, if you can give me a yes that it's okay to work with you, please, I'll continue. Julie Bears. Are you there, Julie? Brilliant, thank you. Okay, I've got 2 cards come out for you. You've got the Rhythm card and Transformation. Okay, I'll just show you the Rhythm one first. And Transformation, okay? I feel that there has been a change, sweetheart, and you've had to learn how to manage it, is what I want to say, okay? I don't know if you can understand that. But I do feel there's lots of decisions that need to be made as well. I don't know if you can understand that around a certain somebody. I feel that might be support for them. That's the way I'm feeling it at the moment, okay? But I want to say, whatever is going on, things are going to be okay. There's going to be support, because the Rhythm cards come out to me, and to me, it's just as it, you will be okay. You'll be going along, but people will be helping. It's not going to be as bad as you feel. Does that make sense, my darling? I do want to give you the 28th for a birthday, darling, and I want to give you the 3rd for a birthday, but I also want to give you April for a passing. I do feel that you're asking for help and support, because I'm just seeing like the praying position. I feel that you keep asking, you know, is this going to come in? Is this going to change? And things are moving forward, okay? I do feel it is getting a little bit calmer to what it has been, but that is just now how it's going to stay, because people are going to be making that situation a lot calmer as well, okay? I do have a female stepping forward. She's not letting me know who she is at the moment. I do know that she would have passed very suddenly, but she's giving me a cancer condition. I do want to go to the chest area with that, okay? But she's also taken me to the lungs. So I don't know if you can understand this, though. She's been a heavy smoker. She would have liked to drink as well, socially, she's telling me. But I do want to say towards the end, her speech also would have got quite muddled, because she's placing that quite heavy on me. She does tell me that she would have had like a mini stroke as well, but I do feel that was linked to other things that were going on with her. She said everything was going on, bless her, but she still managed to keep her humour, and she, you know, she really did put a fight up. Can you understand this lady, darling? I do feel this is, I feel it very like on a friend link, okay? But I'm also getting her on an auntie link. But again, I'm still getting that confusion with her, okay? I know she would have tried, like, learned to drive, but she wouldn't have drove everywhere. She would have got public transport. She didn't really enjoy driving, she's telling me. I don't know why she's bringing that in, but I feel someone around you is learning to drive at the moment. She would have always gone to the market. She's showing me a market with stalls. She would have picked up her socks. She's showing me the handbags. She said if I saw a handbag, she'd just have to buy it. She had such a good collection, okay? And I do feel that you have got one of her bags, or you know of someone that has one of her bags. She's showing me like a brown bag, okay? A leather bag with like a little clasp on it. There was a ring of hers as lost as well, so I don't know if you can understand that, but she is giving me a friendship bracelet, so I do really feel she is on a friendship link. Normally I get sort of the connection, but she's just, I don't know if you can remember this lady always wanting hand cream, because she's just got a hand cream and she's rubbing it, but I feel she'd always had in her bag a hand cream and a lip balm. She could never have sat still. She was quite fidgety as well. Just let me know if you can still understand this information, sweetheart, okay? She's talking about someone moving at the moment, okay? And I don't know if this is yourself, but if it's not, it's someone close to you, because she's boxing up all the plates, boxing up, well, show me all box plates, all box cups and things, which is, they don't need to take so much with them. I feel someone's trying to keep hold of a load of stuff, and then they're sort of like, oh, how are we going to get it all there? She's just bringing that in, okay? She does give me a carnation flower, but I do want to go to January with that. So I don't know if you can understand January for a passing, but she's also talking about a baby in spirit, okay? And it's important that you know that she is with that baby. There's also, just quickly, Done, a gentleman that's come in, and I know he would have had a motorbike accident or a road accident, okay? I do feel him on a friendship, a friend link. Just let me know if you can understand a gentleman that would have had a road accident. It might be someone else if it's not with you. I do feel it is with you, though. He's talking about a nephew, so I don't know if you can understand this as a nephew. I know I said friend link, but I've just heard nephew. And I know he would have been a bit of a daredevil. He's showing me himself, like, as a young lad, on the skateboard. He would have always done that type of thing. He's, you know, I don't know if you can understand where he used to do, like, dirt track riding on the bikes, where he'd be going over the hills and stuff. He loved his bikes, okay? He's mentioning his mum, okay, is struggling at the moment with her health, but he's just wants you to know that he's around giving that healing, that support that's needed, okay? He would have done DJing as well. He's shown himself in a nightclub doing like the DJ deck. So I don't know if you can understand that with him as well, but he would have loved to have gone out clubbing, okay? He just comes in with a pint glass and he's got a beer and he's toasting, saying happy birthday. So I know there's a birthday coming up, my darling, okay? He just wants you to know that he's around you and he's giving you that support and upliftment at the moment, okay? He's saying that someone around you with health issues is needing extra support. I do feel I said that at the beginning of the reading, but he's around there giving that help as well, darling. But I'm going to say thank you for working with me, and I will pass over to Cheryl now.
Thank you, Kelly. I have got a link that I'm just going to throw out there. So if you just let me know if anyone can take it, that'd be amazing. I have a gentleman that steps forward, and for some reason I keep hearing emphysema. And as he comes forward, I know with this gentleman, he would have had problems around his back, but he does come forward as father to me, as he's connecting. So I know he's someone's father, but I'm also being made aware about a young female that would have been on the earth plane as well. Not on the earth plane, sorry, my brain has completely gone fried. Young lady that would have had severe learning difficulties, and I know this young lady would have lived to the age of about 30, as I am being made aware. They're both coming in together, so I do believe that they are family. I need to say with this young girl that she's happy, healthy and well now, but she is coming forward, and I believe mum is here. Can anyone take any of that information, please?
I'm just having a look for you.
The emphysema come forwards really strong, so I need to bring. If not, just give me the names of people, Cal, and I'll cut this link.
Just waiting. I can take a male with emphysema. I can't. For some reason, my words today. Kat Perkington.
Okay. Can you take the young lady with the learning difficulties? Just need to bring that forward because they did come in together, but I may have two separate links. But if you can't, I'll ask her to step back for a moment. But the name Emma is significant. So if you could just let me know if you can take that information. Sorry, it's very rare I throw it out like this. But I need to say with this gentleman, he was quite a stern gentleman when he was on the earth plane, but I need to say he did have a very soft side to the ones that he loved, and he was, how can I put it? He would have shown love in a firm but fair way. He wasn't the cuddly type. He wasn't that over affectionate person. He would show love by praise, if that makes sense. Can you understand that for me, darling?
She can't understand the lady, but there's someone else. My cousin passed away. Oh, no, sorry, I've read that wrong. She can understand the male, but not the lady.
Okay. With the male that I've got here, he is just coming forwards, and I do feel at this point in junction, he's just coming forwards because he's saying there needs to be more of a routine in a situation. I feel that there's a situation around that is feeling a little bit manic. And I don't know where that's placed, but hopefully you will understand that. That's not for me to try and indulge in, but hopefully you'll understand the manicness around a situation. He is saying that there needs to be a bit more of a routine because someone is getting extremely tired on the earth plane because they are non-stop. They're constantly on the go and they don't know if they're coming or going at this point in junction. As he's bringing that forwards, he's also saying at the moment there is someone on the earth plane that's not listening. Every time someone is saying something to them, they're taking it either the wrong way or they are not taking it on board how it should have been said. They are taking it as they're being very defensive. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Just because that's the way he's coming forward at the moment. He's saying that there needs to be a little bit more sternness around a situation. Um, he's also taking me to, okay, she's gave me the name Vic or Victor. I don't know if you can understand that. And I also need to go to the 11th of June, the 14th of June, the 29th of June as well for birthdays, past and anniversaries. But he is coming in and he's just saying there's more to life than worrying about every little nook and cranny. He's saying you need that time to have that enjoyment to come back in your life. You need to prioritize what's necessary to. Oh, it's really horrible the way he's saying it. It's not horrible the way he's saying it, but he's saying what's right at the right time. You've got to choose the battles or something along those lines. He's coming along. Hopefully you can understand this, sweetheart, but I'm hoping the message is coming out clear. I'm hoping I'm bringing it out clear. Am I making sense, Kelly? Because it's
You
the
are,
way.
darling. You've got another lady said that her auntie Tina was disabled past at 33. Yeah, she couldn't talk or walk in a care home, so you could have had a double link.
I have got a double link. I'm going to come back to her if that's okay. I'm going to do it really, really quickly. But the
Cat
main
can
thing
take
here,
it, but the dates don't resonate.
don't worry about the dates. It may be from the second link that I've got, but just know that the love and spirit are behind you, and they are giving you that strength to help you, to guide you, to try and support in the best way that you can at this point. I'm really sorry it's coming out in dribs and drabs. Who was the other lady, Kelly? I want to leave a love
Trish
there.
Cook.
Chris, I am going to come to you now, my lovely. It was Kat, wasn't it?
You just read for Cat.
Okay, thank you, Kat. So I'm going to come to Chris Woods now. Thank you. Sorry, it's
Trish.
horrible when you
Trish
can't see
Cook.
the
Trish
Trishka.
said
Okay, my
her
darling.
auntie Tina, who was very disabled past at 33.
Can you take the name Emma, please? That would be significant with this lady. The reason I brought that forward is because it come through quite strong, the name Emma. I also need to say with this young lady, I need to say that she was put in a care home because I'm seeing the surroundings, but I know that she was looked after very, very well. I know there were certain questions that were asked, and things were questioned, but I also need to say that she was looked after well because there were certain things that were questioned at that point in time. I also need to come around and do this because someone used to do this to her nose because she's doing it to mine right now as she's bringing that forwards, but she's bringing that forwards as upliftment. I need to say she is so beautiful. She has become, I need to say she's become one of your guides. I hope you understand what that means, because she is coming in and she's showing me, oh, she's tickling my nose, I'm so sorry. She's coming in saying that she is supporting and helping. She's happy, healthy, and well. She's got her words, she's got her mobility, her energy is absolutely pure and beautiful. And that's how she was on the earth plane as well, even though she couldn't speak, but with her eyes, as she's showing me, her eyes would say it all. So you would know if she was having a bad day just by the look of her eyes, and she's bringing that forwards. She's also coming in and she's doing this to my hand. So I know there was someone that used to do this to her as well, because she's bringing that in. There was someone that used to warm her hands up. Someone used to come in and do this to her. And she's bringing that in with so much love and so much compassion. But my darling, I need to say to you that you are doing amazing. Just keep doing what you are doing. She's happy, healthy, and well. And those little thoughts that you guys keep having about her and the conversations, she hears them, she recognizes them, and thank you. I just need to bring that forward, and I'm going to leave that there, my lovely. Thank you for allowing me to work with you. I think we've gone over time. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I just say thank you to Stacey and Veronica for having us, and thank you all for joining us, and look forward to seeing you soon. We're back on here next Thursday evening, I believe, but I'll check with Veronica. All right, take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye.